Hi! If you're watching this video, it's because you've signed up as a new coach on Thriving Fitness, and I just want to welcome you to our team. I'm so excited for you, and I want to tell you congratulations on your choice to become a business owner. Isn't that exciting? You own your own business now. That's awesome. So I just wanted to share a few little things in this video. It's not going to be very long or detailed. You're going to go over details in the training that I've got set up for you, but I did want to touch on a couple of things for you really quick. I might take a look at my notes because I don't want to leave anything out, okay? So just a little bit about my backstory. I actually got started as a Beachbody coach. As of this taping, it was a couple of years ago. And I was really looking for a way to earn extra money. I had worked in the corporate world for a long time. I had my son when I was 17 years old. And I didn't finish college. I just kind of worked my way up through the corporate world. I was unemployed for a couple of years in 2008 to 2010, the end of 2010. And then got a job in the corporate world again, but it was making much less money than I was used to making. And with the market the way it had changed, I wasn't going to make more money if I didn't have a degree in the traditional job world. And I really didn't want to go back to school. My daughter was 15 at the time, and I know those teenage years are really important to be around. Like, I would have had to go to school at night, so I wouldn't have been home for her. And I know what trouble I got in when I was 15 years old. Hello, pregnant at 17. So I didn't want that for her. Not that she would, but I wanted to be there to, you know, just be around and be present in her life. So anyhow, I had been praying for a way to make extra money, help people. That was one of my biggest goals. You know, I had resigned myself that I'd have to go back to school even though I didn't want to, and I was going to do something in the medical industry. I don't know if that was nursing or whatever, but I knew that I wanted to help people. And at the same time, I was kind of on, you know, I go back and forth. Obviously, I had gone back and forth my whole life on these weight loss journeys. And I had borrowed my brother-in-law's Insanity DVDs. I never finished the program, by the way. Anyhow, I signed up for a free account on teambeachbody.com, and my coach, Amy, contacted me. And I was the one that told her, you know, she asked me if I wanted to be in a challenge group. And I said, sure. She said that I'd have to buy Shakeology, and I was one of the skeptics. I was like, there's no way I'm going to pay $130 for that. Not for a shake. I just didn't see the value in it yet. So anyhow, she put me in a free group because we help people no matter what. We have free groups, challenge groups. We'll get into all that during training though. Anyhow, she put me in a free group, and I saw our upline, Lindsay Matway, the founder of our big team. I saw her progressive paycheck, and that's when it hit me. My prayers had actually been answered, and God put Beachbody and Amy in my life for a reason. You know, even if it wasn't to get fit at that time, it was to make extra money, to not have to go back to work, you know, and since then I've been able to quit my job and do this coaching thing full time. It's been awesome. So anyhow, let's get back to you. All right, so I know you're probably a little overwhelmed here. There's a lot of information. If you're getting this video, it's because you're receiving a welcome email, so you've already filled out some information, and you've probably been bombarded with a lot. You've been added to a few groups, and let's go over those groups really quick. I've added you to my group, which is Team Thriving Fitness Coaches, and I've probably added you to the Girl Boss Dynasty group. That is our upline, Katie Hefner's group. It's a larger group. So my group, the Team Thriving Fitness Coaches, we're a small bunch right now, but we're growing. That's where I will share information that I want you guys to know as my team. In the Girl Boss Dynasty group, there are tons of coaches in there. So if you ever have any questions or anything that you can't figure out by Googling it, or you can't figure out by the coach frequently asked questions, which we'll go over, or I'm not available, then you can go in that group, post in there your questions, or if you have successes, post your successes. We love to share, you know, each other's successes. We love to praise each other. One thing about our team culture is we lift each other up. This is one group of people like I've never been part of before. So you're on a really good team. I'm really excited for you. Let's see here. What else do we have here? Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about some events. So we do work really hard. You know, I will go over a customized daily action plan with you towards the middle to end of your training. So you'll see what it takes to be a Beachbody coach, but we play really hard too. You know, we have events that we go to. There are Super Saturdays every quarter. I will post the dates in our group. If you're not local to me, I usually go to the one in, it's either Huntington Beach or Newport Beach, depending. But if you're not local to me, they have them nationwide. So we will find you one that is within driving distance to you. I highly recommend, even if it's a couple hours drive, that you make it to those events, okay? So the Super Saturdays are every quarter. Coach Summit happens once a year. It's usually in the summer. This year it's the end of July. And this year it's in Nashville. And you have a really good opportunity as a new coach to hit Success Starters, which we'll also go over. Hitting Success Club is going to be key to building your business. There's so many benefits to hitting Success Club. First of all, if you hit Success Club in your first 3 months, you get a free ticket to Coach Summit. So your ticket's paid for. It's like a $300 value. It's crazy. They didn't have that when I was around. I wish they did. Anyhow, we also have Success Club trips. That's huge, you know, to be able, like next year we're going to Punta Cana. It's an all-inclusive resort. If you hit Success Club every month this year, you qualify and it's paid for. All right, so we want to get you signed up on the wait list because it is already waitlisted, but people fall off of that list all the time, so we'll get you signed up on the wait list for that. If I don't mention it again, make sure to remind me, okay? Yeah, and we just have a lot of fun. Those events are really important to get to because it's not just about the training. There's training at all of them, but it's about the camaraderie that we get to spend time with each other. It's about getting to know each other, brainstorming ideas, and just having fun with each other. Like, it's such an awesome group of people to be a part of. I can't wait for you guys to experience it with me. All right? And let's see here. Sorry, I am checking my notes. This is the first welcome video that I've done in a really long time, and I don't want to miss anything. Okay, so we've already gone over the Facebook groups that you're in right now. I do want to mention, just touch on your Shakeology order. If you bought a challenge pack to become a coach, your Shakeology order, home direct order, will be shipping in 30 days after your purchase. So I don't want you to be surprised by that. You also received a free access to Beachbody On Demand, which we can go over if we haven't already gone over that. But that also will get charged to your card after the 30-day trial has expired. You get 90 days access for, I think it's like $42 for 90 days. It's per quarter. It's not absolutely necessary that you keep the Beachbody On Demand right now. Once you rank advance to Emerald status, you will want to have your team club, which is Beachbody On Demand, paid for, because that's how you get free leads. Again, we'll go over that at some point too. Anyhow, your Shakeology order, though, you do want to stay on. You want to make sure your product is the product. You want to drink your shake every day, because honestly, how can you represent a product that you're not even doing yourself? So it is really important that you drink it. You're going to feel great. I mean, it's so good for you. You know, it's got your vitamins and everything in it. So I'm not going to talk to you too much about that because you're already signed up. You obviously enjoy Shakeology, right? All right. So anyhow, a little bit about Success Club, rank advancing, getting leads, that kind of thing. You do want to keep your Beachbody On Demand if you're planning to do this business quickly, okay? It's worth it. If you can do the $42 at the end of the 30 days, you know, your 30-day goal is to get to Emerald status, which is just you plus 2 coaches. Don't stress, we'll go over that in detail. And once you do that and you hit Success Club, you actually get free leads from Beachbody. The people that sign up on the infomercial, from the infomercial that call in, or the people that sign up online, they actually have the option of working with a coach. And those people just get dispersed to the coaches that are hitting Success Club, that are at least Emerald status, that have their profiles filled out, which we should have gone over, or we will go over in day 1 of training. And have their Beachbody on demand, if I already said that or not. Anyhow, so we will, again, discuss it all in detail, but it is important for you to have that stuff and know about that stuff going forward, all right? So, I've got this one little gray hair, sorry. It's really bugging me. Oh my goodness. And I can't get it. There we go. Whew, sorry. Anyhow, questions. When you have questions, I am here to help you. I'm here to guide you. This is your own business, though. I want you to take charge of your own business. Okay? I want you to be resourceful. I'm not always going to be available 24/7. So I want to go over kind of the hierarchy of the way you think you should look for things. And then as a last resort, you can come to me and we can see what we can do together. We'll find it out. If I don't know it, I'll find you the answer, okay? So the first step of when you have questions is to go, and this is after your training. During your training, we're going to be working closely together. So I want you to come to me with questions during your first month of training, okay? After that, and I'm not throwing you out to the wolves, but like I said, I'm not always going to be available. So you have coach frequently asked questions. You'll see a sample of that, of like a walkthrough of your back office on your day 1 training, which you'll get tomorrow. But it's down at the very bottom of the website when you log into your coach back office, which is your coach online office, actually. We call it COO for short. So when you log in there, down at the very bottom, there's facts, FAQs. That is where you can find almost every answer to anything Beachbody. Okay, if you can't find it there, I honestly suggest Googling it. There are so many coaches, and we share so much information out on the web, like through our blogs, through videos, all kinds of stuff. Google it. And if you still don't have the answer, you can always go into the Girl Boss group. You can go into my coach group too. It's just not very big yet. So I recommend going into the Girl Boss Dynasty group, posting the question there. If you can't find it there, if nobody responds or anything, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm here for you, but like I said, I do want you to be resourceful. I want you to be able to find your own answers, okay? Since this is your business. Anyhow, so let's talk a little bit about social media, okay? So I don't know if it depends on where you're at right now. If you're a person that never posts on social media, I want you to up your game, okay? If you never post, I want you to try posting at least once a day, okay? Typically, as Beachbody coaches, we recommend posting 3 to 5 times a day, and we'll go over all of this too in detail. A little bit of it is about Beachbody, and it's not salesy at all. We're not posting ads or that type of thing. We are posting about our journey. We're just sharing our journey. That's what this whole Beachbody coaching thing is about, sharing our journey and helping people come along with us, okay? So anyhow, if you've never posted at all, try posting once a day. Post about your workout or your Shakeology, and make sure you're in the picture. That's really important. If you're only posting once a day, you need to post a selfie of you. I know that's super uncomfortable, but you'll get used to it. It's kind of like our 4th vital behavior. Anyhow, don't let that scare you, okay? If you're already posting a couple of times a week, I want you to post like 2 times a day then. I want you to basically work yourself up to posting 3 to 5 times a day. It's going to be a combo of your personal life, your family life, your puppies, motivation, workouts, Shakeology, recipes, whatever you're about, whatever you're into. You kind of just want to make your life a little bit more of a reality show. You don't have to share every detail. Nobody wants to know all your dirty business, but we do want to know what you're up to, and on that note, we want to keep things positive. Don't post negative stuff on Facebook. This is now your business. Facebook is, or any social media actually, that is your storefront. So you need to treat it like that. You need to make sure things are positive. I know bad things happen, and it's okay to post about bad things, but always make sure there's a positive spin on it. If you don't have a positive spin on it, just leave it off of social media, okay? At the end of your post, there should be a solution, a silver lining, something positive about what you've learned or, how the situation ended. And like I said, if it's not positive, you probably shouldn't post it. Just keep that to yourself for a while, okay? Sharing, not selling. We just touched on that for a second, but don't ever post your links on Facebook, on social media. That is not what we do. I have been part of other MLMs. I know that you feel like you just need to get everything out there. Don't do that. People run from that. You just want to be you, the best you that you can be. You want to share your journey, share your workouts, share how you're feeling, share, when you get a decent paycheck or a little paycheck, whatever, share how that feels. You just want to share. You don't want to sell. Okay. Obviously we do have to sell to make money, but that comes later. You need to build relationships with people. And I will teach you how to form people. You'll learn that term. And build relationships so they know that you're actually sincere, and you have to be sincere. If you're in this business just to make a fast buck, it's not going to work. So anyhow, that's basically all I want to tell you. Just share information. Be present in your photos. Don't share stock photos. Don't share ads. Occasionally I'll share like a Black Friday sale or something like that, but I hardly ever share sale posts on my timeline. You can go to my timeline. You'll see that I'm pretty consistent most days of posting, 3 to 5 times a day. I have a pretty good mix of things. You'll see my face plastered everywhere. It's really important for people to see you. Videos are awesome. I don't want to scare you though. You don't have to do videos right away. But people need to connect with you, and by seeing your face, that's how they connect. So, make sure you're present. Make sure you share, not sell. Okay, and then tell stories. Facts. They say that facts. How does it go? Facts tell, stories sell. Okay, so you want to include a little bit of facts in your post if you want to. That's fine. Don't make it like one fact after the other, though. Nobody's going to be attracted to that. Especially like Shakeology, for example. Yes, it's got superfoods. Yes, it's got probiotics. It's got this long list. Like, we could create a list a mile long of all the amazing things it has in it. But people want to know how it tastes. People want to know how you feel when you drink it. People want to know what it does for you. What are the benefits of it? So tell your story. Don't just spew out facts, okay? Even with coaching, tell your story. Don't just spew out facts. It happens to all of us, so don't stress if it happens, but the more you can tell a story, the better off and the bigger your business will be, all right? Okay. You also want to take advantage of the 80%, 20% rule. 80% of your posts should not be about Beachbody. Your workout and stuff can be about Beachbody, but you don't have to say Beachbody in every single post. People don't need to know, I don't know exactly how to say this. I post about my workouts, but I don't talk about Beachbody in every single workout post that I do. So I consider that part of my 80% because that's personal. I'm doing the workout for me, and to help motivate other people. But 80% of your post should be about you, your family, hobbies that you have, things that you want to share, humor, whatever you're about, that's what the 80% should be. And then 20% should be about Beachbody. A challenge group post or a coach opportunity post or, so just things like that, okay? So you don't want to overwhelm people with Beachbody because they will go running quickly, okay? All right. So, for all you eager beavers out there that are ready to go ahead and sign up new clients, I have included a link in this email for a coaching. It's called simplecoachlinks.com, and there's a tutorial on how to do that. That's to be able to send your personalized links to your clients. Okay, so after you've talked with them, you form them. You don't just invite them right away, but you've talked to them, got to know them a little bit, know what they're interested in, have recommended a program for them. I will help you with the first few, so don't stress. after you've done all that and you know exactly what they want, you can go to that simplecoachlinks.com. I recommend saving it as to your home screen on your phone, so it acts like an app, and have it bookmarked on your computer too. Okay, so I don't know where you'll be working more from. You can work from either one. So for years, I worked from my phone because I worked full time. So anyhow, there's also a link to the Coach mobile app. That's just a different way of signing clients and coaches up. It's up to you, whichever you prefer. It doesn't matter. You know, they both do the same thing. When you do coachmobileapp.com, you actually get all their information, exactly what they want, what flavor of Shakeology they want, and then you can sign them up. It sends them a quick email through Beachbody where their shopping cart's already filled. So all they have to do is finish the purchase process. You can sign up new coaches that way as well. So it just depends on what your preference is. Either way is fine. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. There's also several other links of things that I've included in this email for your reference. I've included a link to the frequently asked questions. I've included the Coach Relations phone number for you. If you ever have an issue with any orders or, you know, a customer issue, anything like that, I mean, yes, you can reach out to me, but, you know, you do want to have that number bookmarked in your, added to your contacts, basically, in your phone. Excuse me for a second. Add that number to your contacts, okay? Team calls. Okay, so as of this taping right now, Team Thriving Fitness calls are on Sunday evenings, every Sunday evening at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So I would love for you to join us live. There's 3 coaches that are hosting, me, my upline sponsor, Amy Kozik, and one of my coaches, Teresa Jones. We host these calls every single week. They're for your benefit. They're training. It's great to get to know each other too. They're hosted via Zoom, so it's a video conference. We get to talk to each other. It's awesome. So even if you're not local, we still get to stay connected. So you'll want to download the Zoom app, which I've included a link for that as well. I think that's about it. You are embarking on an amazing journey. I'm super excited for you. Beachbody has completely changed my life. You know, I went from hating my job, hating it, you know, just being stuck, you know, not being able to advance financially or even fulfill any kind of need to help other people. You know, as an executive assistant that wasn't even really used as an executive assistant, it was more of accounting. I'd wake up and I would dread going to work every single day. I don't do that now. I'm excited to get out of bed and, you know, start talking to people. That's basically what I get to do. I get to chat with people all day long and figure out how I can help them. And believe me, once you start talking to people, there is a way that you can help most people. So anyhow, I'm excited to have you here on the team. I hope you're excited to be here. I'm really excited for you to have your own business now. It's a major life changer. You're going to do awesome, and I look forward to chatting with you. All right? Have a great day.